Why is finding love so hard? We have been searching for it our whole lives, trying to be accepted and loved for who we are. We've grown up with Disney movies telling us that Prince Charming is just going to show up and the glass slipper will fit perfectly and everything will be okay and we'll live happily ever after. And that is not the case. So why is love so hard? Hi, thanks for watching. My name is Stephanie and you are watching the School of Modern Love, where we go into everything from love to healthy relationships and what it's all about, all the stuff that you wish you learned but were never taught in school. So thanks for joining me today, and we are diving into why is love so hard? So today we are diving into 3 main reasons why love is so hard and how to get around it and make it not so hard. So the first reason that love is so hard is because love is so elusive, right? We cannot see it, taste it, touch it, smell it. We can't do any of that. Love is a feeling that you have inside of you. We were never taught what love is. Think of your earliest images and feelings of love that you have. We know what love is because of our family, the way we were raised, our teachers, our peers, and then we know love to be the way it is in TV and movies and music. And a lot of those ways are probably not the healthiest forms of love that we could have learned. Many times we see lots of dysfunction, either in our families or with our peers, and in TV and movies, drama and jealousy are idolized and they're romanticized to be such a great form of romance, and that is just not the case. We were never taught the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship. And we never even were taught what a toxic relationship is. So if we grew up in an environment that was toxic, or there was toxic relationships going on, that's what we know as normal. And that's what we're going to keep seeking in adulthood. And as we get more and more sucked into our screens, we get pulled away from the very foundational skills we need to establish and create healthy, loving relationships, which is communication and boundaries. So to combat this love is elusiveness idea would be to learn about love, learn about healthy love, understand what that means, understand that love is not true love, I should say, is not dramatic. It comes from within. It is very calm and peaceful, and it is this feeling that we have that we can create with another person. It is very special. But we have to learn more about it because we were never taught what that is and what that means. The second reason why finding love is so hard is because dysfunctional love is passed down generationally. As mentioned before, we learn what love is through what's around us and in our environment. And so growing up in a dysfunctional family, and let me tell you, everyone's got some dysfunction. Growing up in this type of family, in some degree, we are going to have that dysfunction as well. And so our parents were not self-actualized, they're normal humans just like us, and they have their own issues, their own resolved issues, their childhood wounds, and whatever traumas and things that they went through, and that does get passed down to us and how they treat us. I know that our parents didn't do everything perfect all the time, and we can't expect them to. But that we can't keep blaming them for our problems and us not finding love now. We need to take that into our own hands. And so when our parents don't respond in a perfect way, they plant a seed of dysfunction for us. And a lot of times that has been watered by many times going through different life situations. And ourselves, we have created stories about these dysfunctional moments in our lives. And these stories created belief systems in us. So these can be deep-rooted, but they are definitely there. To get around this, to make finding love a little bit easier for you, We can't blame our parents, and that's not the point of this, but it's to become aware. It's to become aware of that our parents were trying the best they can, our friends were trying the best they can, our teachers were trying the best they can to raise us and show us what love is. And many times people have failed to show us that. However, knowing your past, knowing what was going on, understanding it from a different level now, understanding from an adult's point of view as to what happened when you were a kid, you can understand it a bit better and rationalize it a bit more, allowing yourself to heal and start to release some of these limiting beliefs that we've had stored up, all these stories that we've told us over the years, and start to release some of those things so we can come to a healthier place to find love. Last but not least, number 3, you are looking in the wrong places. When looking for love, you often start looking for love, right? We start looking everywhere around us for love and acceptance. We look on social media for how many likes and followers we have. We look and compare ourselves to other people. How many dates, how many party invitations do you get invited to? How often do you have sex? How often do other people? How often do you go on dates? So we look all over the place for external gratification and this external acceptance and source of love. And that, I'm trying to tell you, is not where love is. And external validation has 2 main pitfalls. First, it is short-lived. So you post a picture and you get this surge of, oh, I got 100 likes. Oh my gosh, wow. And we really feel this love and acceptance for just a few minutes. And then it goes away until the next picture you post and it doesn't get anything. And then we feel really down on ourselves. Or we see our friend who has 200 likes on their post, and why wasn't I as accepted as this other person? This leads us to always wanting the next fix, wanting the next thing. So we post the next pic, we try to up the ante. And this also goes for money and nice things too. When we get a promotion at work, we get all these feel-good feelings, we feel really good about ourselves. It does not last. We get used to that level of income, and it doesn't feel as good anymore. We get a nice new car, and again, we get all these feel-good things. We feel really good about ourselves. It does not last. And the second main fault of external validation is that it is outside of your control. So these external validators, getting the likes, getting people to comment or respond, or getting the promotion at work, whatever it is external. It is out of your control. And this puts the power into the other people, into, your friends on social media, or into your boss, or whoever it is that you're seeking that love and acceptance from. It puts the power into them, into their hands. It takes it out of yours, which then puts you in the victim mode. And so being in the victim mode makes you feel even more powerless and unable to feel that love and connection and acceptance. Okay, Stephanie, so where do we get love from? If it's not about giving love to somebody and then getting it back, where do we get our love from? Well, I'm glad you asked. We get our love from within. Okay, hold on, don't leave me yet. We get our love from within. It is cultivating this sense of self-love and self-worth from within, not relying on these external validation from other people, not relying or blaming our past for not having love. All of these things make it so much harder to find love. And ultimately, you need to cultivate this love within you. You need to heal from the past, cultivate this love from within, so that it leaves you open to healthy love with other people in your life. And we're not just talking romantically. I'm talking about with friends and family as well. And this is a big topic, people. So stick with me, and I'm going to be diving more into all these different areas with it. How do I cultivate self-worth? How do we start healing from the past? How do we, detach from this external validation that is all around us with social media? There's so much work to do and so many things to learn how to become healthier in a healthy relationship. But ultimately, it does start with you. If you're having trouble finding love, there's nowhere else to look but within you right now. Taking a few deep breaths can just help you get there one step at a time. So take a few deep breaths now. Connect with yourself. Yes, good job. So just to recap, love is hard to find because it is so elusive. This dysfunctional love has been passed down to us, and we're looking in the wrong places for it. So taking one step at a time, like I said, to take deep breaths, just accept where you are. That is a place to start. Stick with me, and every week I'm going to be coming out with new videos about healthy relationships and love. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, because that is where I get inspiration for more videos just for you. So make sure you subscribe, and I will see you here next week. Bye.